Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to explain some kind of techniques how to answer the questions on the environmental systems and societies in the IB curriculum. As you can see, this is paper 1, and in paper 1 you actually have 1 hour to answer the questions. If I am showing you the type of the questions, so you can see that there are several questions related to the booklet. So let's see what is the booklet. Okay, here is the booklet. The booklet is given to you for each exam, and it includes the information like the maps and also the pictures related to the questions, and you just need to make sure you analyze and you look at very carefully on each picture and the information on each graph. So as you can see, there are like tables, graphs, figures, and all the information you need to answer the questions. So you need to use the booklet. Okay. I'm going to show you the type of the questions related to each paper 1 and paper 2, and see how we can answer the questions and the techniques that we need to. Paper 1 has 35 marks, and as you can see, it includes the questions, and all the questions are related to the resource booklet. For example, the first question, it says, with reference to figure 2a, identify the most widespread biome in Siberia. So then you have a look at the figure 2a, and then you find out it's here. This is figure 1a, and then figure 1b. You have to look at the figure 2a, which is here. So with reference to this picture, then you are going to answer the questions. And this is similar to all other questions. I can show you that all of them are asking the questions related to the pictures and the research booklet. For example, here with reference to figure 3. Again, the other one is saying with reference to like figure 5b or 5c, or question number 4, which is saying with reference to figure 6. So these are the main parts of the paper 1, except the last one. The last one is kind of tricky questions, which has 6 marks, and it's kind of an essay type of writing, but there are some minor issues that you have to follow, otherwise you cannot get enough marks. So most of the questions on the last part of the paper 1 is starting with to what extent might it be better to consider environmental issues at a global rather than a local level when planning for sustainable development in Siberia. So you have to answer the questions in 2 ways. Alright, this is another example from 2018. The question is 6 marks, which is the last question of the paper 1. The resource booklet provides the information in Madagascar. Use the resource booklet and your own studies to answer the following. To what extent could development away from traditional lifestyles lead to greater sustainability in Madagascar? Alright, so let's have a look at the mark scheme over here. So this is how you answer. The main point on answering the question on 6 marks of the last paper 1 question is that you have to divide into 2 parts. 2 types of arguments should be done in order to get a full mark. The first part is arguments for development away from traditional lifestyles, which maximum gives you 4 marks. And also you need to have the against argument. This is the main part that most of the students forget on how to answer and to discuss about that. Okay, so again I go back to the main point. You have to answer with the agreement, with the argument that it was developed, showing the development, and the argument against the questions, and then you will get award 5 maximum for arguments for and against. So if you have arguments for and against, the maximum would be like 5. Still you can't get a 6 mark even if you go for argument for and against. If you want to get a full mark of 6, you need to have a conclusion at the end. So the conclusion is showing is giving you 1 mark, and then that's the only way that you can get a full 6 marks. So this is this examiner report. I can show you what was the problem according to the examiner. Responses varied widely from 0 to 6 marks. Many responses only focused on changes in agriculture practice from tabby to agroforestry and did not develop other potential changes, example, move to tourism or increasing urbanizations. So most of the students are missing the arguments appropriately, so that's why they can't get a fully 6 marks questions. Alright, that's all. I hope it will be helpful for your exam.